Welcome back to Who the History today. We're diving into a whirlwind of global conflicts that shaped the 18th century, a century marked by fierce battles, shifting alliances, and wars that spanned continents. From the War of Spanish Succession to the French Revolutionary Wars, we'll be covering the key events and some lesser-known conflicts that played a crucial role in shaping modern history. So, buckle up as we take a journey through wars that stretched across Europe, Asia, and the Americas, with one conflict even being called the First Global War, the 7 Years' War. Let's start with the War of Spanish Succession, fought between 1701 and 1714. This conflict was triggered by the death of the childless Charles II of Spain, and it saw a European power struggle over who would succeed him on the Spanish throne. The war reshaped European diplomacy and ended with the Treaty of Utrecht. Next, we have the Ottoman-Venetian War from 1714 to 1718, marking another chapter in the centuries-long struggle between the Ottoman Empire and the Republic of Venice for control over territories in the Mediterranean. Meanwhile, in the north, the Great Northern War, 1700 to 1721, involved a coalition of Russia, Denmark, Norway, and Poland-Lithuania fighting against the Swedish Empire. By the end, Sweden had lost its position as a great European power, while Russia, under Peter the Great, began its rise as a dominant force. The War of Polish Succession, 1733–1735, was a complex conflict triggered by the death of the Polish king. It had wider European implications involving France, Spain, Austria, and Russia in a power struggle. Another Russo-Turkish conflict soon followed, with the Russo-Turkish War 1735–1739, continuing the centuries-long tension between the Russian and Ottoman empires. One of the more curious wars of the 18th century was the War of Jenkins Ear, 1739 to 1748, sparked by the severing of British captain Robert Jenkins Ear by Spanish forces. This small but significant conflict was part of the greater clash between Britain and Spain for dominance over trade in the Americas. The First Carnatic War, 1704–1748, took place in India, between European colonial powers, Britain and France, as they competed for dominance in the region. This was the start of a series of conflicts between these two powers in India. At the same time, in Europe, we had the War of Austrian Succession, 1740–1748, which erupted after the death of Charles VI, the Holy Roman Emperor. This war pulled in nearly every major European power as they fought over control of territories within the Austrian Habsburg monarchy. Following that, the Second and Third Carnatic Wars in India, 1749–1754 and 1756–1763, further entrenched the rivalry between Britain and France and set the stage for British dominance in India. The First Anglo-Mysore War, 1767–1769, saw the powerful kingdom of Mysore clashing with the British East India Company, marking the start of a series of Anglo-Mysore conflicts that would shape the future of southern India. On the other side of the world, the American Revolutionary War, 1775–1783, broke out, as the American colonies sought independence from British rule, a conflict that would lead to the founding of the United States of America. The Anglo-Mysore Wars continued with the Second, 1780–1784, Third, 1790–1792, and Fourth, 1798–1799. Anglo-Mysore Wars, each further eroding Mysore's power, with the fourth one ending in the death of Mysore's famous leader, Tipu Sultan, and securing British dominance in southern India. Finally, we can't forget the French Revolutionary Wars, 1792 to 1802, which began with the French Revolution and led to a series of global conflicts as France's revolutionary ideals clashed with monarchies across Europe. This war would eventually give rise to Napoleon Bonaparte's empire and change the course of European history. One of the key conflicts of the century was the 7 Years' War, 1756-1763, a truly global war involving more than 20 combatant nations. Often referred to as the First World War, it took place across Europe, North America, South America, Africa, and Asia, reshaping empires and colonial territories on a massive scale. And that's a look at some of the most pivotal wars of the 18th century. From the Americas to India, Europe to the Ottoman Empire, these conflicts not only reshaped borders but influenced political ideologies that we see echoed in modern times. Which war do you think had the most lasting impact on history? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this journey through history, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to WhoTheHistory for more deep dives into the past. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep questioning history.